जय हिंद, जय भारत। मैं कर्नल प्रमोद कुमार ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी आप लोगों को GTO सीरीज के अंदर SSB के दौरान PGT जिसे प्रोग्रेसिव ग्रुप टास्क कहा जाता है उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताना चाहता हूँ। Something about PGT which happens to be the first outdoor task in the GTO series, and at number 3 as far as the total GTO series is concerned. GTO series starts with group discussion followed by group planning exercise, and then we have the first outdoor which is called progressive group task. Now this progressive group task is nothing but a series of sports, games, play, and as the name suggests, it's a progressive group task. That means it is a set of 4 obstacles which are progressively interesting in their nature. The first one happens to be very interesting, next one is very interesting, and further on the 4th obstacle in this series is the best, is the most interesting, and that is how it goes step by step, and it is called progressive group task. Now since this is a progressive group task and the level of happiness, interest increases, now to make it more convenient, to make it more result oriented, what we do is that all these obstacles have the structures in between them. Now when I say structures in between them, then there are certain rules to play this game. Now each obstacle has 2 lines, one start line and one is the finish line. These lines are called rule of infinity. That means both these lines run parallel to each other and never meet. So anything between these 2 lines is supposed to be out of bounds for students or the aspirants. Now the certain structures which are placed inside each obstacle. Now what we are required to start at the start line and reach the finish line. To reach these finish line, these structures are placed in such a manner that you can negotiate them, you can touch, take the help of them and get across. Now to make it more convenient, we provide you certain helping material to negotiate these structures. Now these helping material is in terms of a plank which is 6 feet in length, a bully again 6 feet in length, and then 2 manila ropes. Each manila rope is roughly 10 feet in length. Now to make this more interesting, you are also provided with a load, which means all the students have to get across from the finish line to the next starting line, or I should say from the first start line to the next finish line, then start line, finish line, and carry on till they complete all 4. To negotiate all this helping material is given, and you are required to start from the start line, finish line, and carry yourself, your group members, your helping material and the load which is provided to you. For doing this, for this sport, certain other rules are also added. First is the rule of infinity, which I already covered. That is anything between the start line and the finish line is out of bounds. Then rule of color rule. That is any structures which is painted red, it is out of bounds for you as well as your helping material. Anything which is white, it is in bounds for students as well as the helping material. Now third, somewhere you find the green, somewhere you find the blue, or somewhere you find the yellow. These are those colors which are in bounds for the students, but they are out of bounds for your helping material. So this takes care of the rule of color. Then is rule of rigidity. That means any two rigid helping material cannot be tied together. That is, a bully and the plank cannot be tied together. However, they can be tied to the structure which is provided, which is there in between finish line and the start line and the finish line. Okay, that is how it is. Then the ground which is there, it is again out of bounds for everyone, helping material as well as the group. This takes care of your color rule, rigidity and other. Then comes the distance rule, that any distance which is of 4 feet and above has to be negotiated, cannot be jumped. This distance is vertical, horizontal and diagonal in all 3 directions. This has to be negotiated and cannot be jumped. Now with all these rules and with all these helping material, you have to complete all these 4 obstacles, starting from the start line to the finish line and again in the second one. Now to cover all this 4 obstacles, series of the PGT, that is the progressive group task, you are allotted 40 minutes as a time. Within these 40 minutes, along with the group, you got to cover it up, you got to negotiate it, and you got to be successful. Now the key words, you have to move as a group. In the group, you have to cooperate with each other, you have to help each other, you have to lead each other. Now, certain students, they are think in this way, that they will think in a different direction, or few of them start working on the next side. No, you must always act as a group. Now again, there is an understanding that the center approach, because each obstacle has got multiple solutions, they have the multiple method of working. Now out of this, there can be central approach also, there can be left approach also, there can be the right approach also. Now people recommend middle approach as most suitable. The reason for recommending this is that in case you want to change from one side to another, you have an option, and having been in the center, you can easily switch over to the right or you can switch over to the left. That is the most important. But however, I recommend that once you have decided over successfully, you have imagined that by going through the structure 1, structure 2, you will be able to complete this task. So don't hesitate, complete that. Aim behind all this obstacle is to cross it, to cross along with the group, to take all your helping material together, take the load with you and go successfully with minimum of time. That is all the aim of PGT. And to tell you, this is the first physical outdoor task of the GTO. And why I task is because the task has got multiple solutions and multiple methods of doing it. And so wish you good luck as far as the PGT is concerned. Keep it up, keep your Josh, and well, 3 cheers, do it, and have that will that you can do it and nothing will move, and you will be able to do it the fastest and in the best possible manner with a complete group going together. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
टारगेट सीरियस 1 2023। क्या आपने भी पूरा मन बना लिया है सीरियस 1 2023 क्रैक करने का? अगर हाँ, तो शुरू करें अपनी सटीक तैयारी हमारे साथ। ज्वाइन करें सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी और उठाएं एक्सक्लूसिव फैसिलिटीज के फायदे। स्मार्ट क्लासरूम्स, qualified and experienced faculty, library facility, expert guidance by SSB board members, exclusive study material, spoken English and personality development classes, motivational sessions by Sir Shishir Dikshit, and a lot more. Join our serious course and prepare thoroughly right from your written exams up to your SSB interviews. Admissions are open from 5th December, so hurry up and enroll right now. For full details, you can call or WhatsApp us at 9795977776. Also, you can visit our official website www.centuriondefenseacademy.com. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.